Welcome to the ultimate grow-in. This yard has a couple little sprigs of Bermuda grass in it, had a butt ton of weeds in it. I sprayed them down, I smoked it out with glyphosate and 2,4-D a while back, and now I'm laying down the DX8 Super Heavy along with 2 gallons per acre of RGS. I sure wish there was some super fertilizer available that already had RGS in it. Alright, real quick while I'm here. This is a grow-in. I smoked this thing down to the nub when it was dormant, and there was not much grass looking like it was coming out of it. And I ran a humic and kelp and the DX8 on it about a month ago. And we're there now, which is just, I think I still have some video from the first time I came out here. And today I just ran this is about an acre, and I just put about 80 pounds of Carbonex on it. Let me show you the front yard. Stand by. Here's the front. Just trying to do it. And this isn't impressive, but if I can find the before pictures, you'd be a little surprised. I don't know, man. Do I win Rough Yard Award? Back's even worse, but I don't feel like walking back there. Well, let's hope this does it. All right, I'm at this place here. It's an apartment complex that my buddy mows. It's a big one. It's about 9 acres of grass on it. I made my round 1 application here the first of the year, and it was a Dudarooski, man. I think I went with Speed Zone and Prodiamine. The weather was lousy the end of the winter for spraying weeds. It was cold and rained, you know, every day, all day. So I got a lot of stuff in this. It's some weed killing weather now. It's some everything killing weather now. It's gonna be hot. It's in the 70s right this second, but it's early in the morning and it's gonna get on up there. I'm gonna roll out on this with Celsius at a 4 ounce per acre rate. And I like to put methylated seed oil in mine. The more methylated seed oil you put, more it kills. But it's gonna be pretty hot today. I'm gonna roll out of the methylated seed oil, put my Promote non-ionic surfactant in there at the recommended rate for that stuff, and we're going at it. Permagreen's real good for places like this that can fit in tight spots and jump curves, and there's tons of curves to jump here and tons of tight spots. So I'm gonna spray this little spot here. It's sitting on one of them blue big post office mailboxes. Enjoy. Okay, I'm mixing up my last tank on this. 3.4 Celsius. Actually, one of them still got half in it. So actually I couldn't spray the whole thing because there's lots of spots out here that are they got a lot of like intentional fescue in them, and I definitely don't want to spray that Celsius on the fescue, like in between the buildings and stuff where it's real shady. It looks like the fescue is taking pretty well there, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But a lot of Bermuda with a lot of junk and grassy weeds, so I felt like the Celsius was the way to go here. So, knocking it out. All right, I'm kind of sort of working on wrapping up on this. This ain't gonna win me Wolfpack Turf Smith of the Year award, this place isn't. It's not that nice. It's got a lot of fescue mixed in spots in that you can see very defined. It's in where the shade is, and the Bermuda probably wouldn't grow, and they put fescue in there. If I was Chauncey Brass Balls, I'd go ahead and smoke it on out of there and say, we're gonna push that Bermuda in there. But I ain't gonna do that. He's got fescue clumps out in the open, and I'm going ahead and smoking that stuff. But anyway, I'm ready to get off this one. Go to the next victim. Feel like I might have some job security here. Showed up to my customer's house. She's got her Republic Easy Spread out here for sale for $5 in the driveway. Did the Carbonex and Aerate on this one last week. Sprayed some weeds. The only thing I can't do is rain on it, and we're not really seeing anything take off because of the lack of rain. And I got mad and sprayed the Dallas grass that I've been digging up for 10 years with some Dicot. See if that kills them. All right, Triplet helped out with my weeds here. This is the apartment complex that I showed putting the Carbonex on the other day. And right here where they're watering those flowers, Carbonex is knocking it out of the park. Bermuda looks great, but I mean, you can see like back there where it's not getting watered, it ain't doing nothing. None of this stuff's gonna do anything unless it gets watered. But you know, we can do all kinds of stuff to the turf, but we can't make it rain, and even irrigation really to a point is not gonna replace a good just belly washer on them. But anyway, I wish I had lots of Carbonex improvements and grass weaving in and everything to show you, but that's where we're at right now. It's hot and dry, baby. Can't complain about the weather though. If you complain about the weather, you're always gonna be complaining. It's just something different all the time. You just gotta keep on your toes, man. All right, there you go. Not much to show you really, but we've been slinging Carbonex all over town and spraying humic acid and cold water kelp on all this warm season grass. And as soon as it gets some water on it, this stuff's gonna bust out its shell, man. We're gonna have some stuff to show you. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. So there's a video for what it's worth. Got about 4 more yards to mow today. But I think I'm gonna make an executive decision. It's about 5:20. I'm going home. I think it's Miller time.